this is Prem. Welcome to Post Market Report dated 14th May 2024. First, let us look into the US market. US market, Dow Jones, after 8 consecutive days of running streak, yesterday it had put a break. So down by around 0.21% and trading at 39,431. S&P 500 ended flat and Nasdaq up by around 47 points yesterday, trading at 16,388. Stock specific, Tesla up by around 2.4%. That we all know the Biden government is planning for a tariff hike for the EV components imported from China. Because of this news, Tesla stock rose by around 2.4% yesterday. Apple stock up by around 1.5% yesterday. That's because the tech giant was nearing an agreement with OpenAI to integrate the startup's AI technology into the iPhones. So because of this news, Apple stock up by around 1.5% yesterday. Another stock, GameSpot, it's up by around, it closed at 74% increase yesterday. The stock at one point in time up by around 100%. The stock yesterday or day before yesterday it was trading around $17. Yesterday it went up to $34 and ended up at $30. So there is an increase of around 74%. So this stock is something we need to watch closely. So overall the US market is trading flat. That's mainly because there are key events ahead today and tomorrow. So we have Powell's speech today and also the PPI data to be published today, and tomorrow we have the CPI data. So because of these key events, so the US market is trading more or less flat, and probably after the data are published, then the market will take a direction. So these are all the updates from the US market. Updates from the Asian market. Agile Group Holding Limited, a Chinese developer of villa apartment and high-rise building, defaulted for the first time on publicly issued dollar bonds. So will it lead to a property crisis in China is what we have to wait and watch in the coming days. So this is one major news from the Asian markets. Coming back to Indian market, Nifty throughout the day traded in green today. At one point in time, Nifty was up by around 170 points, but finally 50 points was taken off and Nifty ended by around 113 points up today. So Nifty ended at 22,217 today. So it's a gradual slow up move for Nifty today from 10 a.m. onwards. So Bank Nifty, if you look at Bank Nifty, initially it was down by around 100 points today, but after 10:15 a.m. Bank Nifty also followed the path of Nifty and Bank Nifty also started moving higher, but overall Bank Nifty ended up by around 100 points higher today. But in Bank Nifty, ICICI Bank and Axis Bank traded lower today, but apart from that, all other stocks in Bank Nifty traded higher, including HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank. And for Nifty, Reliance, HDFC Bank, M&M, L&T and Adani contributed positively for Nifty. Reliance and L&T alone contributed around 50 points for Nifty's run up today. Negative contributors are TCS, ICICI Bank, Cipla, ITC and Axis Bank. These are all the stocks which contributed negatively for Nifty today. Cipla down by around 5%. So yesterday's all gain were lost today in Cipla. So in sector wise, if you look at Pharma and FMC sector traded in red today, but apart from that all other sectors were traded in green today. Nifty Metal up by around 3% today. So in Nifty Metal, if you look at Nalco up by around 7%, Adani Enterprises up by around 5%, SAIL, Jindal Steel, Vedanta, JSPL all up by around 4% today. So that is why Nifty Metal up by around close to 3% today actually. So consumer inflation data was published yesterday. So our consumer inflation data stands at 4.83%, but if you look at around 12 plus states, the inflation was around more than 5%. The food inflation stands at 8.7% in the month of April. So apart from that, defense stocks, Cochin Shipyard up by around 11% today. That's mainly because there was an order win for Cochin Shipyard from a European company which is valued around 500 to 1000 crore. So much details are awaited on this. And associated stocks, Mazagon Dock, and Garden Reach were also up. Mazagon Dock up by around 10% and Garden Reach up by around 8% today. And Shriram Finance Company, so they are planning to sell the housing finance subsidiary to Warburg Pincus for rupees 4,630 crore. So because of this news, Shriram Finance stocks were trading higher today. At one point in time, Shriram Finance stock up by around 110 rupees today actually. So Adani stocks flared well today. So most of the Adani group stocks traded up by around 3 to 5% today. And another group of stocks that did well today are the rail related stocks. So RVNL up by around 7%, and other rail stocks, Railtel, Rides, IRFC, Ircon International, IRCTC, Titagarh Rail, BEML all traded higher today. So after a long time, so rail stocks traded positive today. So some of the stock recommendations I noted down today are Jeffries, it's a buy recommendation for UPL, target price 610. Morgan Stanley maintains overweight on Varun Breweries, so target price 1701. And Morgan Stanley maintains equal weight on DLF and target price of 900. Nuvama maintains buy on Zomato, target price 245. UBS maintains buy on HAL, target price 5200. And Citi Research reiterates sell on Jindal Steel, target price 800. Currently Jindal Steel trading around 969, so it's the only sell recommendation. So results impact, so JSPL up by around 4% today, Jupiter Wagons up by around 2% today, Aarti Parma up by around 17% after the result today, Ethos up by around 7%, Zydus Wellness up by around 1.5% today. So these are all the updates from the Indian market. So we were also discussing about the Nifty range. So as we discuss every day, the Nifty range is between 22,000 to 22,500 only for all along for a long time. So whenever it goes below 22,000, probably there is a buying, and whenever it goes above 22,500, there is a selling. So sometimes it went above 22,700, then immediately there was some bad news reported, then the Nifty also fell actually. So probably then this week the range is 22,000, 22,500 is what I believe. Let us stick to that and see what happens. So thank you for watching my video. Thank you. Bye.